Hey everybody, all you people out there that like to do stuff with plants. Here we go, guys. I'm out here, Benjamin's the garden guy, and we have a wonderful day. Look at that blue sky. Oh my goodness, awesomeness. And guess what we got here? We got some hydrangea underneath there, good old-fashioned mulch, and we also have some skip laurels right over here, little green guys, and then a few one of my favorite plants, which is camellia. Look at that flower. Ooh, goodness, that's beautiful. And then we have some rocks. And guess what I'm telling you today, guys? I'm going to show you the number one way that I make new raised beds, or just garden beds, or anything to do with converting space, like especially like this kind of stuff, just grass, weeds, anything, into a awesome bed that's ready to go. Now, number one way, I'll show you in a second what's going on. This right here, see this bed right here? This used to be just a crazy hot mess of weeds, and then we did this thing. You're gonna see it in a second. Stay with us. Always gonna love the grand reveal. Ah. Plants on plants on plants. Look at that. And that, my friends, is what 4 yards of premium wood chip hardwood mulch it looks like. Quite a bit of material. So yeah, anyways, we are going crazy today with some fun stuff. Ooh, right. And locked. So fun times, guys. So here we go. Just stick with me and we're gonna keep on cranking stuff out. This is what we're dealing with, everybody. You come through the back gate, boom, right here. These two side beds is what we're working on. And as you can see, we've got all kinds of grass, crazy weeds going, awesome craziness. Definitely a shady environment. On this side, got same thing. Now eventually they might turn that into a whole bed, but for now we're gonna cut it off right here. And so this is two of the beds. And down here is the new other beds. We're gonna be trimming up this tree a little bit, taking off these dead branches, also the whole fence line, cleaning that up. But this whole back area here is going to be beds. Now the corner is going to go right around here, come back around, and come back to this corner. So this is going to be some laurels and then hydrangea in front. Be able to get to. This is what I'm talking about. Now, the first thing I like to do on a project is take the plants out and place them where I think they're going to go, and keeping in mind their eventual size. This one big time landscaper mistake that's happening a lot these days is, upon initial install, it can look awesome, but then when it comes down to them growing 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, you gotta be thinking of the eventual size of your plants. Now I'm going to tell you in a little bit. Keep in mind, I'm going to tell you we're going to transform all of this real quick. Now, this area may not need what I'm about to talk about, but we'll see. Up there definitely needs it. So putting these plants out, I know the eventual size of these things, and they get big. And these get really big for sure. So go ahead and put them where I think they're going to go. These will get about, if you just let them keep growing and don't really trim them, they're gonna get to be about, a good 10 feet by even up to 10 feet tall. Maybe more like 9 to 10, 11. I've seen them up to 12 feet, but it's more the rare occasion. So put them all back away from the fence. Got one more to get. Man, that looks like some kind of creature with spines coming out. Big old green mouth. Or maybe my creativity is just way too awesome. I'm about to take all this down, folks. Everything's cleaned up, looking nice. Got it about 2 feet above the top of the fence. I like to clean things up. Unless someone wants to complete privacy, I like having a nice clean edge on the top. So, and took that lower branch off so that they can mow around it. Now, next thing is we're gonna put fabric down over there around this tree, and right over here what I like to do is if I have an edge where the soil is coming up to the edge of the walkway or patio or whatever it is, I get in my Wolverine shovel or any kind of shovel. I like Wolverine because it's heavier. And dig down. Just plop it in. But we gotta have room there so that whenever we put the fabric in, fabric lines up right there. You know, clean all that out so weeds don't pop up around the edge. We'll put fabric down right up to there, and then the mulch will be able to be on top of that about 2 inches, and it'll finish off just nice. Perfect. So that is, folks, that is the trick. One of the tricks for what I like to do for if you have a bed that's crazy weedy like this. Either you can put thick mulch or you can put fabric down, put the mulch on top of that, plant your plants into there, and then whenever, after about a year or a year or two even, wait, I got 2 hats on. My brother put my hat on, his hat on me. This is crazy, guys. What in the world? You're making me look weird. So then you get, once you get that about a year or two, especially areas that have like crazy weeds, perennial weeds, briars, whatever, if you put that fabric down, staple it down, and then wait about a year or two, without those plants photosynthesizing, they don't come back from the roots. So you should be able to take the fabric out if you want to, and then just have mulch, or you can keep the fabric there for however long you want to keep it. So yeah, it's a good, really great way to do a quick bed, put it down, and then have it ready for at least 1 or 2 seasons with that fabric, and then take the fabric off or keep it. So that's what I'm gonna do, cut around the edges here. That's all good. Go, and then I just clean off these edges here. You don't want very much dirt on the edge so that, you know, weeds don't really grow up from the edge in between where the fabric's going to be and the paver. Okay, next step is lay the fabric down. All right, action-packed day here. Got the hole ready there, got the fabric down, you know, got us all the way up to the edge, stapled down. Of course, the mulch is going to hold down a lot of it. 2 hydrangeas here that's going to fill this area in. They should be about this tall and then this far out. And then we have the camellia there, camellia here. Those will grow to be, I mean, you got to keep them trimmed down a little bit, but they'll come out to about here, and you can keep them up to, I'd like them to be about 6 feet tall. But man, can you look at that? They bloom in the spring and the fall. Evergreen, one of my favorite bushes out here. And then down there, we're gonna be coming next. It's all happening, folks. Fun stuff. Yay, we're getting it done. Got the fabric down, the rocks are starting to go in. Pretty epicness when I put the rocks down. Kind of put them kind of halfway between the fabric and the edge. Right in there. You don't really want a gap like that, so I'm gonna pull that guy back. Try to keep this outside edge straight. Doesn't matter what the inside does, but keep it going consistent. All right. Okay, look at this, look at this. We are primed and ready for mulch. And man, the rocks were just perfect. So that was a huge blessing. Just perfect. And then, yep, bringing in some good old-fashioned mulch after I put these in. Wanted to show you 2 ways that I like to work with fabric. Either you can do way number 1, which is come out about, you know, a good 2 inches outside of the perimeter, all the way around, or you can make an X. I'll show you that in just a second. Get out. Got your grass here. So that one over there is completed, but if you do it like I'm talking about the second way, you basically know where your plant is, move it to the side, and do an X. I'm trying to lift this off the ground so I don't get dulled. But you do an X. So there you go, you have an X. And then you fold these under. Get a square, dig your hole, and after you dig your hole, you flip those back out. I'll show you in a second. And there you have it, you planted plant. And then you just fold these back out. Once we put mulch down, they'll be covering this. But this is actually my favorite way, especially if what you're growing in is like invasive weeds. If you put the fabric down like this again, the mulch holds this down and it allows the least amount of weeds to be able to pop through. So I do like it that way the best. All right, spreading the mulch now. It's coming in nicely. I always like to spread second. First we dump it, and then I use a pitchfork with the smaller end. The big end is what I use to scoop it out of the trailer. And then I've got the small end so I can toss it in here. Gonna get a little more right here. But whoa, finally we're done. Folks, I'm tired. But hey, this is what we got done. Looking a little bit snazzy, razzy-dazzy. Looking good. Now over there, we hit a corrugated pipe that comes from the house. So they're gonna have to come back in and fix that up. Pour the soil back in, and we got a pile of mulch there to finish it all off. But yeah, got the 3 skip laws in the back, and then the 5 hydrangeas. Got one over here, one over there, and then the kind of a 3 nice little trio there, and then one in the back, a little bit further back into the bed. And then just rocks and mulch around there. Just a nice pop in the corner. I think it looks good. Looking good. They might later on, who knows, they might add over there to where it starts to bring, draw the whole landscape together. I like to do similar aspects in different parts of the landscape. But yep, got this going on. Also trimmed up the whole fence row there. That was a little crazy before. Limbed up the trees. It's always a nice addition. And then we got this bed going on. It's a nice pop in the middle there. And ta-da! Got the 2 camellia and mulch and fabric down. Like I said, doing fabric is one of the quick ways, nice ways to do it. Got that back in there. Looking snazzy. And we had a little extra mulch, so we went and put some there. There you go, you walk through here and it looks a lot better. Nice, and then the hydrangeas are gonna be a nice addition right there. They just haven't grown yet. Folks, thanks for watching this channel. Oh man, it's a little dirty there. There we go, a little better. Yep, it's a great day. Hope you all have a good one. The birds were chirping, the sun was shining. Loved it. Thanks for watching the journey here. And next time, hopefully I'll bring my actual camera so I can do time lapses and do that kind of stuff. I'm getting going in the spring. So a lot more projects to come, especially edible projects. But I thought I'd show you a quick way to transform weedy, crazy areas into awesome areas of a landscape awesomeness. Okay, see you later. Bye.